Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to be taking the car on a road trip, a very sketchy road trip, to get the new shock towers installed as well as some extra goodie painted for us. Right now, this is the day before I'm leaving. We're gonna have to go through the whole suspension and make sure it's somewhat safe to be driven. So the first order of action is going to be to raise the two front wheels because they do rub when I turn and I don't want anything stopping me from getting there. So now that we have the wheel off, we're gonna have to adjust these coilovers properly with spring preload in mind. The distance between these two rings essentially has to stay the same. This is what is considered the preload. The preload is basically the compression on the spring when the shock is at full height, aka on jacks. So right now, the spring preload is whatever this tightness is down related to how the spring sits loose. We're gonna leave this ring there so that we can see how much we're actually moving it, and then we're gonna take our coilover adjustment tool and we're gonna rotate it this way in order to raise it up. We're just gonna give this a couple turns. All we have to do is prevent this from rubbing. It's only gonna take a couple turns. I'm gonna keep rotating this until we have some extra added height. So it's a little bit darker than since I last talked to you guys. It's pretty dark outside. We just finished filming a coolant change video for the trip tomorrow. So now that we have the cooling out of the way, we already fixed the front wheel. We are now gonna move on to the rear shocks and we're gonna see how sketchy we can get them to be drivable. And we'll see if I can survive the drive tomorrow. This is the next morning. I did take the car out for a test drive the night before. I wasn't able to get that on video, but the washers seem like they did the job and there's honestly no more noise coming from the rear strut towers. So right now we're on the Ed Koch Bridge, I believe. We're about to get into Manhattan, probably the scariest part. And then once we're out of Manhattan, it's we should be good to go. So yeah, we're gonna continue this drive and then hopefully we get there in one piece. So guys, unfortunately I forgot to record an outro. We were really busy and we were really tired. I decided just to focus on getting home. So I'm recording this video a couple days after. We have painted the strut towers Technoviolet purple. We mixed the paint there and we sprayed it on over the seam sealer. We also sprayed a Garagistics rear sway bar, also Technoviolet purple, to match the shock towers. We have everything mounted up. I could not be happier with how the finished product came out. Our boys over at PN Auto, they did an amazing job. I'm gonna put all of their information right on the screen right now. So if you guys need any work like this, you live in the area, you should absolutely go to them. I would trust nobody else. They did an absolutely amazing job at this. They went beyond what my expectations were going into it. I cannot be happier. I've been driving a little bit on the setup. All the issues with the rear ends have been resolved and it drives like a beauty. So guys, please stay tuned. The next video, I'm going to be doing a review on some coilovers for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.